guys, it's Abby, and if you guys can tell, I am all decked out for Halloween. These are just some pumpkins, and I have a trick-or-treat thing here. Halloween, October is my favorite month. Halloween is my favorite holiday. It's just, I love Halloween. And I'm hopefully going to be trying to read, like, scary books for this month. But this is the September book haul, and this one, I know I only have 3 books in this book haul, so it's not going to be a long video, and I'm not really disappointed because I finished a book that I've been wanting to finish for, I don't know, maybe a year now, maybe 2 years. I don't know how long I wanted to finish, and I finally finished this month, and I'm like, why did it take me so long to finish this? But yeah, I'm going to do the September wrap-up, and I will maybe do a TBR at the end of this for this month because this will be such a short video, but let's get started. Yes, my hair is wet, in case you were wondering. The first book I finished this month was Unearthly by Cynthia Hand. I do have a book talk for this, so click around the book for the book talk. And this is the first book I finished, and it even took me a while to read this one just because it is the first couple of weeks of school, and yes, I know this is probably the 5th week of school, but I just haven't got back into the routine, and I've had some homework, and I've been doing other things, so I just haven't had time to read books that much this month, last month I mean, so that's why I only have 3, but I am still happy with what I've read. The next book I read is, I'm trying to have it on my laptop because I read it as an audiobook, is First Life by Gina Showalter. I don't know how to say her name. I am going to be doing a book talk on this right now. I don't even know if you guys can probably see the cover, but this is a book that I've been wanting to read for a while, and I finally decided to listen to the audiobook because I did have the audiobook, and I will put the link to the audiobook in case you guys want to read it in the description below, and eventually I will have the book talk link around it and in the description below as well because I am doing a book talk on that book. I'm super happy that I finally finished, and I was questioning why I didn't finish it sooner, is Dangerous Lies by Becca Fitzpatrick. As you guys have known, this has been on my TBR for a while, and I have struggled to read this book because of Crescendo from the Hush Hush series. I haven't continued that series either, and it took me so long to read this book because I've had this on my website as currently reading for, I have no idea, and you guys know, if you guys have continued watching my videos from the first time I've ever done them, or even like the past year, this has been on my TBR probably 2 months in a row, and I read some of it and then left to London, and then when I got back from London, I read the book, like I was reading the book again, but then when school started again, I kind of stopped reading it, and only on the last day of September, which was Friday, on the Friday, I literally read all of it. I finished the book, I read it all through the day, through the school, I finished it at home. And I read the last word, and I saw that it had acknowledgement. I'm like, why did it take me so long to read this book? Like, seriously, I had no idea why. And I'm not even upset that I only read 3 because I think that's good considering I've had homework and everything for school. But I'm so happy that I finally finished this. And I will have a book talk on this book considering that it took me so long to read it. So, when I put the book talk up, click around book or in the description below, and I guess I will do the TBR because I think this will be a really short video anyway, so let's go to the TBR for October. It probably was in my TBR for September, but I do want to finish this series. This is the final book to, I think it has, yeah, it's just like the Legend series. I had the first 2 book talks will be up here for them, and I just want to finish this. I kind of started reading it this month, but then I realized I really wanted to get Dangerous Lies done, so I stopped. I'm in the beginning of the book, and I really want to finish it in October, so I can finally have the book talk for the whole series, and have the whole series completed, because it actually is a really good series. Now I have to, there's glass on it, there's spiders, oh, and one of the spiders fell, that's fine. Okay. Next book I really want to read in October is Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas. I have all 3 book talks for Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, and Air of Fire, all by Sarah J. Maas, and I really want to read Queen of Shadows because Empire of Storms is now out, and I really want to read it, so I'm 100% caught up with the series. It's so big, and I really want to read it. It's been on my shelf for a while now, I just haven't been able to read it because I'm reading so many other books. And the size is not the size that intimidates me, it's just the fact that I had so many other books I had to read for September. So I want to read it in October. I want to read this lovely book in October. Okay, the next book I want to read this month is City of Glass by Cassandra Clare. It is the 4th book to the Mortal Instruments series, and yes, I have the new and the old copy, so I just kind of have both with me. I don't know why, I just thought it'd be funny and cool. So I want to read this book so I can continue with the series, because it took me really long to read City of Ashes, and I don't want that to happen with City of Glass, so I just kind of want to continue on with the series and hopefully get the series done, and then go on to the Fatal Devices series and like get caught up with other books. The next book I want to read this month is Scarlet by Marissa Meyer. You guys know I read Cinder. Where is Cinder? Cinder is right there. I've read Cinder and I got Scarlet, and I want to read Scarlet so I can continue on with the rest of the series, because that's the main reason why I bought this book, so I can continue on with the rest of the series, and I really want to do that because I know it is a Little Red Riding Hood retelling, same as Cinder was a Cinderella retelling, and I know Cinder is in this book, I just don't know how so, because I haven't even really read the back yet, so hopefully I can read it this month as well. And I'm just realizing that all the ones I have are all like fantasy. Most of the books I own are fantasy anyway, but they all have a Halloween theme, and I didn't expect that to happen, so I'm happy. Little Red Riding Hood is a Halloween theme. Next book I really want to read is If I Stay by Gail Foreman. Yes, I saw the movie. Yes, I cry every single time I see the movie, but I have not read the series. So I was lucky enough to get this lovely, beautiful book. Like, the cover is just so beautiful, and even though it's not the original cover, it's the movie cover, it is so beautiful. I have 2 pictures on my Instagram for this, and it's just so beautiful, and I love it. So I really want to read this book. Is this a contemporary? I know it's a series. Is this a contemporary? Because if this is a contemporary, it'll be like my second contemporary ever. Is it? I don't know. I'll find out. Next book I want to read is Rogue Wave by Jennifer Donnelly. I got this a couple days ago, and it is the second book to Deep Blue. I don't have a book type up for this. I don't think I'm going to either, but the covers are so beautiful, and I'm so happy I got Rogue Wave, and I wanted to read it right after I read Deep Blue, but I didn't have it, and now I have it, so now I really want to read it. The final book I want to read this month is Bad Moon Rising by Sherry Lynn? Kenyon? I'm not pronouncing it right, I know that. I actually don't really know anything about it. The cover just looked really cool, so it drew me in, and the title is really cool as well. So I think they go to Egypt, I don't really know, and it has something to do with periods, like the pyramids, so maybe that is, I think that's what it is, but it looks really cool, and it actually only has, how many pages does this have? Oh, it has an epilogue. It only has 336, so it's actually not that long, and it looks, I just really want to read it because I got this as well with Rogue Wave, and If I Stay on the same day. I got the 3 books on the same day, so I kind of really want to read it, and it's actually, it looks really cool and inviting, so I want to read it and see how it goes. I almost forgot about Ice Kissed. I read the first one. What was the first one? Frostfire, and I really liked it, so I really want Ice Kissed. Is no one else thinking that she looks like Taylor Swift? I know the first one. The first one really looks like Taylor Swift. And I really wanted to read it. It's actually, I've had it for a while and I haven't read it, so I want to read this as well. And I don't think this one's that long either, and I get right into these books because they are so amazing. Yeah, it's shorter than the Bad Moon Rising, so I really want to read this one as well. So that is it for this September wrap-up and October TBR. I'm not going to hold the books because there's only 2 books for the September wrap-up. But anyway, that is it for this video. Click around the flowers for my other channel and click here to subscribe, because then you get notification when I upload. I will hopefully be doing more book talks eventually because I have so many books that I have to do book talks for, and it's just not happening that much. Also, if you have any October tags that you think I should do, let me know. October is obviously my favorite holiday. I've said that. How many times have I said that in this video? I don't know. Halloween is absolutely my favorite holiday. I love October just because it's fall and all the leaves are changing, and I just love it, guys. I'm not gonna go in depth. into depth. I actually dressed up as Tigger when I was a child. If I found a photo, I would put it in. If it's not in, then I have not found the photo. But that is it for this video. I upload every Tuesday and Thursday, either on this channel or my other channel. And yeah, bye! Rogue wave, 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 rogue wave. Why can I say it now but I can't say it during the video?